do all the settings quickly. We'll do all messages. We're going to community moderation. We're going to get subscribers only for 1 minute. And we're going to go to message delay. And we're going to go to 15 seconds. There we go. Hopefully that works. We can potentially adjust that another time if we're driving, if we feel like it's going to be tough. But yeah, that's all good. Off we go. We're ready to head off. And I'm going to again be trying to do this all without looking at a GPS, which is always fun, especially when I'm going on slightly new routes. Hopefully we'll get plenty of the family in, but it is a late one. I do apologise. That's just how the day's gone. Are you going to let me go? Yeah, I hope so. Cool. Alright. Be a bit of a bumpy road at first, so let's get you guys pointing forward and hope that we see some people. There we go. And just try to make sure everything is good on the stream. On this nice and slow road. Excellent. Teddy is in. Good evening, Teddy. Lovely to have you along. It's the third year. So a lovely, relaxing nighttime stream is on the cards. Not exactly home. I'm obviously in my home, but yes, I'm off to home territory-ish, heading towards Barton Le Clay, as that'll be where I'm working tomorrow. I imagine I'm going to be all over the place this week. I've even got a job booked in on Saturday. I'm going to get 4 days of work this week, and next week is a week I should normally have off, but I will be working a few days to cover for some other time off and some other weeks. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have only 4-day weeks again. So need to kind of make up the hours. That's the one downside of being self-employed. It's not a problem if you earn so much extra that you don't have to worry about the odd days off, which you can do. But I just have to be careful. Like when I have time off, I have to cover it elsewhere. Oh, we have a big long message, which I don't think I'm going to be able to read all of that. Watch where I'm going. It looks like it's something to do with politics anyway, which we don't really address in here. It's not really the stream for politics. How have you been, Teddy? Hope you're well. Have you been up to much today? Oh, I hate this bit. It's got a wall right next to me. I don't like that. This whole thing's just got bumpy roads everywhere. Not fun, really. Not fun. Hey, that's quite handy. Yes, retracted a long message about something to do with politics. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Well, you're going to give me the story behind Has Your Boy Lost His Shoe? That would be rather interesting. Give it to me in piecemeal, though. You can't send it in one big long message. That'll be I'm choosing to go across the A50 and then down the M1 rather than going through the roads through like Ashby de la Zouch and Colville and all that. The issue with going that way, it'd be 1 minute quicker according to Google, and it's just not worth the hassle of all of the junctions I have to deal with. Whereas this way, I'm not keen on this first stretch of roads, but it's very short-lived. It's only going to be about 10 to 15 minutes of like these shoddy roads, and then I'm going to be out onto the A50. It's a straight shot on the A50, one big old junction to get down the M1, and then I'm going to be sailing down the M1, pretty much the destination. It's probably going to be another like maximum 10 minutes of drive once I come off the M1. I do wonder if we'll have any of the other YouTube family in. Or perhaps we'll just have lots of newbies flashing in and out, having a little look at the interesting stream in the dark. So of course on the A50 we'll be heading sort of towards Derby. But, like shooting across just south of there, joining the M1. It's a long old stretch down the M1. Well, obviously, anyone who's watched my streams before now, I do enjoy a calm nighttime drive. Very nice way just to be chill. And you can get a lot of distance done without too much hassle because the roads are nice and quiet. It's something I do appreciate. Well, Teddy said he's going to give me the story, and I haven't had anything from him. Maybe there's not a problem with the chat. Looking forward to hearing that story. We had the missing shoe thing for a long time. That did make me laugh quite a lot because we had so much of it when I was in the B&B. Well, that feels like so long ago. That feels like a lifetime ago, the B&B. For those of you who don't know, I was in a B&B for almost 2 months because I was crashed into by some fool who didn't know to drive, and he practically wrote off the van. They tried to write it off, trying to label the value of my van, but having thought a little bit with the insurance companies on it, or the insurance company I should say, I did eventually convince them the van was worth a lot more, and they decided to fix it instead of write it off, which was quite handy because I didn't really want to lose my van just yet. So Teddy's saying, when I was 19, I was seeing a 27-year-old. Okay. Got that part so far. We got a reviewed message. Unfortunately, whoever just sent that chat, it got under review. I cannot check modded chat. It's just not safe to do so when I'm driving. So if that was you, Teddy, I haven't seen that message. You might need to resend it. I'm trying to figure out what words are not acceptable. That sounds fair play. That's a good way to do it, Teddy. I'm more than happy to get an email from you. You can tell me about what happened to you when you were 19 that led to this story about as your boy lost his shoe. Well, look at this. This is a very low bridge. I have to get to the middle. I should fit under it nice and safe, but only if I'm at the middle. There's leading signs here. Tries to get me to go left back there at that roundabout, but that is not the best way to go. The best way to go is actually up here. The last time I did this without using a map, that's what I did. I followed the sign. Even though my inclination was to take this way, the sign said different. It confused me. I just went with the sign. I should not have gone with the sign. I should have stuck to my guns and carried on this way, and I would have been right. Just sent me around the houses for no reason. Very, very frustrating. Oh, we hate this. Ah, that always tightens up the old things. I'm going over across the level crossing. Not my favourite thing to do. Cones. I hate this. That's something I don't want to see too much of on this trip. I don't want to see loads and loads of this kind of thing. Oh, Gracie's in. Hi, Gracie. I would say it's a surprise to see this late in the evening, but of course it is not a surprise at all. I'm glad to have you here, Gracie. So our topic today is actually birthdays. I've been here in well, staying at Fluffs for an extra few days so that I could be about for today, which was one of her lad's birthdays, and I wanted to be there for that. I'm a bit annoyed because I did order him a gift that should have arrived today on Amazon, and they have let me down. I don't know what it is about Amazon, but whenever I don't need it the next day, and it's just it's like whatever, they come, like little parcels come at the right time, all good and solid. Every time that it's absolutely crucial that I get it when they say that they're going to like give it, not brilliant, like deliver or whatever. Every time it seems that it's crucial, I essentially get stuffed and they mess it up. I don't know why this is. I don't know why it happens, but it just seems to always happen, which is really, really frustrating. But that said, I did show him what I've ordered him, and so that when it arrives, he can open it up himself. I just would have liked to have been there to see him open it. And I would have liked to have had it available so I could have given him a gift along with everyone else, so that he could have opened it up at the same time as everyone else. Yeah, he was opening up everyone else's presents, and I think he would have really liked it. But it's happened the way it's happened, so that's that. But it was nice to be there and help Fluff with all the organising and setting everything up. We've got Damsel in. Hi, Damsel. Yes, I am on the road. Heading to territory where I'm going to be doing some work. Ah, Gracie's voice to text didn't work there, was it? Hanging down the soul. Dams was heading back to Scotland. Have you got much of your journey left? Are you like on the first half or the back half? Yes, Wayne. How you doing, my brother? Hope you well. Gracie, don't give me nonsense about the sound again, please. Everyone else can hear me fine, I think. I'm sure Wayne and Dams will tell me that they can hear me. Yes, Sam, Dams was heard me, and so Teddy was hearing me before. I'm saying we only left under Victoria at 9:30 p.m. Stopped at Heathrow first. You got a long way to go then. Are you driving or are you on the train then? You said London Victoria, that makes me feel like you're on the train. Which is probably a nicer way to do a trip like that, because you don't really then have to focus for a long time. I think personally I might do it by flight, because that'd even be quicker. Oh, on the bus! Oh, oh dear me, I don't know about that. So, do you know which which road you're taking up? Will you be going up the M1 or the A1? I guess it'll be one of them two. Obviously, after that, you'll be going up other roads. Mind you, you would have done them a while back, I suppose. You'll be more north than I am there, wouldn't you? I'm just wondering if I make a pass you on the M1. That's all. Hey, Dave's in. Hi, Dave. Good to have you. How are you doing, Dave? Hope you're well. What about you, Damsel? Are you excited to get back home? Thank you, Wayne, for letting me know you can hear me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I assumed everybody could, but it's good to get a confirmation from someone. How you been, Wayne? What have you been up to, my friends? Dams was just checking where she is. So that's good. It's occurred to me it would have been lovely to meet up with you, Dams, or if you as you were down this way. Of course, I don't know if you'd ever be comfortable with a meet up. You've been supporting my channel for so long now. It's always nice meeting my supporters. Gracie, your speech to text is not working very well because you're not making any sense. And I'm literally just not going to respond if what you're sending doesn't make sense. You should probably read what you've said and therefore written before hitting the send button. exactly. It's in a couple of weeks' time, Gracie. Hopefully something real and not another Fugazi. Weird. So they don't really come up on camera, I don't think. To the left, I've got like the green and white, the green and red cat's eyes sort of shining up at me, but they kind of light up in groups as I go past them, which is kind of weird. I thought they'd go one by one, but they're going as a group. So they're just reflecting my light. That's a bit odd, I guess. Yeah, to Lanzarote. Okay. That's saying she can't see where we are. Too dark. Two-lane road. Lots and lots of lorries. Looks like back roads. Oh, really? That's a bit weird, isn't it? You'd think you'd be on a motorway. I'm sure it'd be nice, Gracie, if it's not completely glassy. Excuse me if I take it with a pinch of salt. Can you see that lovely bit of lit up clouds just to the left there? You can. And the moon behind there, that's looking gorgeous, that bit of clouds. I can just see the moon peeking through now. So awesome. Doesn't look that big on the camera, but in the real life, it's massive. Pretty big moon. Just check this side. One south. Switch over to here. Seems familiar. Done it enough times that there's familiarity. Right lane. Right, these are correct. Just take the lane it gives me. So definitely the back roads, big film between us and the M1. Oh, that's weird. So you can see the M1. There's some big film. Okay. But then you're on the M1, so I wonder which part of the M1 you're on. Maybe it's north of here. I'm just joining the M1 now. There we go. This is it. Get out of this lane. The M1, not the A42. What was that? You flash what, where, why? Oh, I hate that. I do believe there was no problem with what I was doing, but something flashed like very brightly. I think it was someone from the other side getting flashed in the. Oh, that was awful. So I haven't seen any variable speed limit when I came on. I better not have just been flashed for that, I tell you. I didn't see a variable speed limit at any point. The other side was definitely on the variable speed limit. I'm pretty sure the flash was in front of me and practically blinded me. That was weird. Oh man, that was really bright. Ah, you're south of me, damn, so we will pass each other. Woo, he's moving. Well, I'm assuming the flash was because it was a double flash, Gracie. It was definitely a speed camera of some kind. They do have them on these mowers. I didn't think there was any up this end, though, which is like, and I don't know if it was. It definitely was felt like the kind of flash that was one of those, but it's the sort of thing that catches you off guard. You're not expecting a big old flash like that. Those cameras, after they make a bright old light, it's a bit disoriented when they do that. The thing is, because I'm not really expecting it, it makes me jump. It's a bit. Does anyone here know what I'm talking about when I say you see a speed camera and your instinct is to slow down, right? Well, when I see the flash, my instinct is, oh my lord, what? Because I don't want to get a ticket. But I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure, but now I'm questioning everything. So I'm like, what? That's so unnerving. I hate it. But I'm pretty certain I'm good to go. I don't think there was any like because the thing is I was in a variable speed limit area, but I hadn't seen any signs for a variable speed limit. But that said, I'd only just joined, so a bit further up there could have been a sign, and someone's just snapped me for that. I will say I will contest that if I got a ticket. I'd say if they said that was a variable, I said no. I hadn't gone through any signs saying it's a variable speed limit. I only just joined. I can only assume that signage wasn't there. I don't know what you're telling me. Um, hard one to prove or disprove, I suppose. I'm saying M1 A428. Okay. It says the M40 closed after A46. Not quite sure. Seeing what everyone's saying in here. Be kind of excited if me and Damson pass each other. I'm much further north of Northampton. I'm very far north of Northampton now. So is that what you saw on the sign, Damson? It said North 18. Yeah, I feel like that flash was far too bright for it to have been me. I think it was the other side. I honestly didn't think there were cameras up. No, there is one camera there. And they had variable speed over the other side. I could see it in the rear view. They had like 50 or something. So I think some of the other side got flashed for variable speed limit, like infraction, I guess. And I'm slowing down because I'm going up the hill. It's good. Down. And is struggling to maintain high speed on this bit. A National Express bus. Ah, I see. I've got a feeling we will cross paths and damsel. You have to let me know when you get past signs. Maybe you see junction numbers. Welcome to Leicestershire. Isn't I'm trying to think where Leicester is. Leicestershire. I thought that was north of Northampton. Oh, I'm slowing down again. So it's slow lorries for half a mile. It's basically an uphill stretch here. Just got past one. Rugby services coming up. See, I've got a sign for Leicester on the A50. So I'm at junction 22 now. That's where I'd often come off to go to Colville. Are you on the M1 yet, Dan? Or are you still on somebody chat. I don't know if that's spams or not. As usual, I cannot mess with my screen. One of the frustrations when Fluff is modding for me, when she unmods something, it doesn't automatically show it for me. I have to go to the chat to see it. It's really annoying. I wish they would sort that, and when someone unmods it, it would unmod for me as well. Ah, damn, somebody in that class. Oh, have you not got them with you? It's been crazy. Yeah, I saw your thing about run before racing, but I don't know what you want me to say about that. Well, hold on. Reading glasses are for really close stuff. How do you need them for reading a sign? A sign is like distance. Doesn't make any sense, damn. Yeah, the fact you're lazy, Grace, tells me you probably won't go for this one. Ah, is it? Well, I did just see a coach go by. I couldn't really see anything other than lights on it. To be honest, I can't see the colour of them. Maybe that was you. If you see a sign saying Colville, if you're on the M1 at the moment, then if you said you're on the M1 or not. But if you're actually on the M1 and you were just on the outside lane, overtaking some other vehicles, then I just saw you. If you're coming up to the A50 junction, the A511 for Colville. The blue lights are causing a reflection on the window. I didn't see blue lights on that, to be fair. I doubt very much you can be able to spot which one I am. Oh, we've got some enclosure over here. I need to. Just going to go to the right here. I don't like that. There's nobody around me. I feel like my side of the road is completely dead. I haven't had anyone near me for ages. The other side is quite busy. Go middle lanes because there's cones about. I don't like it at all. I don't like it one bit. Yeah, to be fair, your side has loads of lorries on it, damn. I can see that on the other side. There's just tons of lorries. Yeah, it's like all it is lorries. Like the odd car, but it's mostly just lorries. It's crazy. I'm guessing you're overtaking a lot of them, which is why you're seeing a lot of them. That's the forest east of the break. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rugby Services is south of here. I guess you're north of that now. Keep your eyes peeled down to get past this guy. What changing lanes? Just me and these lorries. I'm going faster than these lorries. He's going up. So 60 now. It's a bit annoying. See what happens. I've no idea why it'd be 60 here. If you used to listen to it, but it's BS. And it was only on two lanes. And this lane wasn't affected. That'd be weird. Yeah, I've been saying yeah, seeing the A46 is closed signs for a while. But I don't know if I'm seeing them anymore. I think I've gone south of it, but then you'd be getting them on the south side anyway. Yep, there was no reason for it to mention the end sign. It's the most useless and pointless build. Variable speeds that I've ever seen. Are you on the M6? You've turned off the M6 before I got there. I thought that might be the case. You were probably very close, but yeah, I've got a while before I get down to that part of the M1 where the M6 kind of comes onto it. So the topic's supposed to be birthdays today. I wonder if anyone has any stories about birthdays for me. Like, what's the best birthday party you ever had? Like, what's the worst one? Like, what's the worst birthday present or the best birthday present you've had? Or maybe just like, what's your favourite birthday adventure, party, or whatever? I do love a good birthday party. I mean, I like an excuse for any party just to get together and spend some time doing some fun stuff, chat to people. Today I had to meet all, like pretty much all of us family, like aunties, aunties, uncles. Like I'd already met her mum and dad, but like, I met her dad today, and met like some of the. I mean, I didn't really talk to the younger kids who were like basically boys' cousins, but so I guess obviously her nieces. It's rather strange. She has all nieces and all sons. There's no nephews and there's no daughters. It's a, it's a strange thing. Oh, we have blue lights. We're looking for the best birthday, not the worst one. Damn, she doesn't like her birthday. Just another day. What about birthdays for your kids? Did you like to throw birthdays for them, like parties and stuff? I got to admit, like the birthday parties I threw for my boys were just my favourite thing to do. I love giving them those kind of memories and really putting the effort in. I did splurge on a few of them. Like I will admit, I spent over £1,000 on one birthday party just to hire loads of stuff and whatnot. It was epic. It was a brilliant party. Inflatable slide, a miniature railway, so it was lots of like free rides and we on there. We had like bouncy castle, inflatable slide. We had a paint zoo turned up with lots of things like that. And it games and prizes as you do. You know, obviously the military like cakes. Really nice quality cakes for it. We had a lot of people come. We had quite a lot of people. Yeah, it's like close in us. Here it comes. And I haven't changed the speed limit, but I'm going to slow down a little bit here. about halfway now. Feel right. It must be quite a distance between 15 and what I need. I believe I need junction 12. 40 minutes maybe. No, that might be right. Yeah, some there. A little over halfway to be fair. We have been watching still. Chat has been very quiet. Well, who do we have in the Western? Who's enjoying watching the on-time traffic? This tall long thing. Very tall. Makes it even more slender as well because the way the lights are in the back. Look, kind of pushed me to the right a lot. I don't know what that was about. Sort of interaction in terms of pressure or something between me and the lorries. I'm going to stay middle lane. There doesn't seem like a reason to go over and see the lorry ahead of me. My general rule when I'm driving in these conditions is very pointless doing a lane change when there's very little traffic around. I won't go to left hand lane when I don't see anything ahead, but when I can see a lorry, I might as well stay here. Got kit in, my kit. Oh, it's still got grace with us there. Hope you're doing well, my friends. Nice to have you here, Kit. I need 14 closures now. Lorries ahead. You get past one lorry, you can generally see another one at this point. You say you're trying to do your hair, Gracie. break down on. Why do you have a motorway around a partial for 38 miles? That is madness. Not below points, sure. I'm driving to sort of village or town, I'm not sure what it is, called Barton Le Clay. Well, we're working tomorrow, so heading down there tonight so I can wake up in the morning fresh and just get on with work. It's quite a bit to do a drive like this and then do a full day's work. It's a bit brutal doing that. So it's better to get the drive done the night before. Yeah, I think this is 53 minutes to junction 11. Maybe it's like 45 minutes or something to junction 12. Who knows? Something like that, I guess. Oh, I need to cool it down here a little bit. I'm just going to open up the window. Excuse the noise. That's not cooled anything down. Okay. It's quite warm out there, apparently. Still, oh yes, 18 degrees Celsius. Okay. It's night time and I just assumed it was colder, but it's not actually colder. There's a report of an obstruction, so we need to go down to 50. It's okay. We will keep an eye peeled for an obstruction. Wonder what that will be. Let's see if any of you can spot it. Yeah, it is warm. I don't know if you guys saw the turbine to the right there. It's quite well lit up, it was. I'm not seeing obstruction yet. Stay in this lane because the left one's closed. Closing another lane. Wow, we're going to go down to 2 lanes. Swing out to that one then. No point waiting. Ooh, dear me. I mean, I've been concerned about slowing things down, but in reality, the speed limit's 50. That's what's going to slow us down. 2 lanes do the same job as 4 here, realistically. At this time of night, there's just not that much traffic here. clips they use for something like this? It's got to be thousands, right? I get a bit sleepy. You guys need to help me stay awake. Tell me some stories about birthdays and stuff. Surely you must have had a fantastic birthday at some point, Gracie. You must have a favourite birthday memory. Oh, the roadworks have ended. Are they going to increase the speed limit? Well, this dude's decided to ignore the speed limit. That's the guy outside of him, and we're going to go up to 60 now. Still got a report of obstruction. I don't know how many miles they needed to give us more than that. Was it like a lot of obstructions? I would be curious. Fair enough, Gracie. Busy, busy, busy. Hey, finally. We can speed up. Ooh, more flashing blue lights. On the other side again. There's a couple of sets here. What is going on there? It's going very fast. I'm not sure what that flashing lights are. Fair enough, Gracie. You'll see your time. Up, 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 up. Go around this guy. To the right. I think to go back down to 60. I bet there's no reason to get. That's not a good sign. There's been a collision. Move over from the outside lane. So that's what they said. Ooh, I wonder if we'll get to see. great because obviously you don't want people having collisions, being hurt, potentially worse than that. Also mess up the traffic, which is obviously another side effect of it all. I'm just a more curious to it. Oh, dearie me. I hope nothing's getting shut down here. That's all right, Dave. Glad to have you back. We're just coming up towards a lane closure, or a couple of lanes, in fact. What looks like it's to do with a collision. I'm hoping that it wasn't a bad one and that there weren't any people injured or hurt. Another flash. What was that flash about? That definitely wasn't me that time because I was definitely doing the correct speeds. Ah, that was that guy just coming up behind me. I think he was flying through. That, yeah. All these flashings tonight. I don't like it at all. Oh, it's frustrating. Did it stop? I didn't see a sign saying it stopped. These people freaking me out. I know it's been a while, but I didn't see a sign. No, it's still going though. These guys are all getting faster. What is going on with these guys? I'm going to pull to the left lane. These guys decided to undertake me for whatever reason. It's weird. We decided we're going to ignore it all. I mean, I get the frustration. That's how that other guy got the flash. Oh, here's the collision. Oh my lord. With some lorries. Oh my god. Quite a few lorries involved in that. Did you guys see it? It's on the other side. Oh my lord. And it is backed up behind. It's just lorry after lorry on that side. That is crazy. I'm back up to 60. So it wasn't even on this side, but They closed off this side because I think maybe there was some shrapnel from it. Maybe because they've got people working on it. They wanted to have some safety. I don't really know what that's about. But yeah, that was mad. Did you see where like you had some lorries pressed up against each other? Yeah, but those lorries were parked, and some of them had hit each other. That is mad. Yeah, I don't think there's any change in what the situation is over on the quiz with Gracie. I know full well why they decided to get rid of Gracie and stop her from being able to chat on there. Yeah, that won't ever get undone. It wasn't a single incident. It was a pattern of behaviour. But then there was obviously the final incident that was the final straw, if you like. So looks like Dam's on the M6 still, heading towards Hampton. I'm on the M1 heading south. I think you know, Gracie. I think you choose just to forget the things that you've done. But the long and short of it, Gracie, is that you have a tendency to want a lot of attention and to insinuate yourself into situations of other people's where there might be drama and like you just seem to want to be part of everything all the time in a way that is not necessarily a way that would make other people comfortable. And it leads to stress for the creators that are trying to deal with things in a reasonable manner and try to maintain a stream. Certainly, you've managed to stress me a couple of times. Um, what I know is that Eileen doesn't deal with that level of stress very well, and because of that, she'd rather not have you in. It has been pointed out to me that I give you a bit too much leeway on mine, to be honest. My students have always had rules about respecting others, and in reality, that line has been crossed a few times, just a little bit bent, maybe. Not sure exactly what time it's going to be down to when I park up, but hopefully it won't be too long. I guess I left about. Not sure what time it's been. I'm really not sure what time I left. But I've got a feeling I've got another 20 odd minutes to go. 25 minutes. As soon as I arrive, I'll be parking up. 6:05 a.m. Damn, she's going to finish her journey. That's crazy. I cannot go that late just on the basis that I need to actually get some sleep ready for work tomorrow. I will say, Gracie, if you're still with us, I don't call you out on these things or talk about them to make you feel bad or to make you look bad. I'm merely trying to explain to you so that you can find a way to improve how you deal with everyone on the streams and communicate better so people enjoy your company more and you don't end up with all this kind of friction. Because let's face it, you've been banned from quite a few channels, from quite a few streams, and it's behaviour which is fairly like repeated. Was that Josh in? It actually passed, but hi Josh, hope you're well. That was you. How it was. I can see Dave saying hi. Hope you're well, buddy. I'm just heading back to working territory so I can get some jobs done. You get to stop at service stations. That's quite nice, Dan. So you can stretch the legs. Glad to hear you well, Josh. I saw your recent sort of short or something. You were at the beach. Was that right? Like a nice one. Like you were having some good fun. Turn right to the right again. I do not know how the lorry drivers do it. Driving for as long as they do, not like this, not falling asleep. Well, I can only assume they're just chugging coffee and other such things to try to keep themselves from feeling like very, very sleepy. That's a bit unhappy. I've got some guy hanging around on the right hand side of me, just behind me. Just literally hanging around there in the other lane. I've got a lorry in this lane ahead. I have to get into that lane to get past. This guy's kind of blocking me. Yeah, that's I was going to be there for a while. Just speeding up and getting ahead of this guy. That pain just sitting there to the right of me. Don't tell me I'm more variable speed. Oh my lord, that lorry looked like it's going to hit the other one for a second there. I know, I thought I saw a variable speed for a side. Yeah, I love lorries, but roads. Oi, 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 oi. What are you saying, Gracie, about closing 4 lanes? You close 4 lanes. We certainly closed all 4 lanes on the other side, and a couple of lanes this side. Which I guess is to do with the debris and then trying to deal with the situation. And you've got a lot of people on the roads, you can't really have cars flashing by. Certainly, yeah, you certainly don't want lorries flashing by. What are these guys doing? Guys, what are you doing? Why are you so slow? So, is it anything to do with the speed camera there? It's getting nervy. You're my way now. Oh my lord, I'm going to go to the outside lane here. Let's speed up again. Tickets. So my daughter is not a good travel buddy. Oh no. Sleeping and I'm staring into the darkness. This person, once you make your mind up, every time we go this lane, they speed up, and then I'm behind them, they slow down. It's so annoying. Service stop soon. Well. You could have worse travel companions. They're worse when someone can do than sleep next to you. I mean, that could be true, Gracie. It seems like a bit of a stretch. Like I can think of other reasons why they might close it. I figure that could be one reason why they would close already if they need to get a helicopter in. But it could just be there's debris on that side. Could be that the central reservation got damaged and they need to address that. Catch you tomorrow, Dave. Or I guess later today, actually. Yeah. See you on the next one, Dave. Appreciate you. this is a junction 14. We're nearly done on the M1. A couple more junctions. Woo! This is good. I guess there'll be some news about a crash like that somewhere, but I don't know if it'll be huge news. Hopefully it won't be, because that would be a lot of casualties. Slow down again. I won't get by it. I'm just getting hungry. I'm getting antsy because I want to get off this road and get parked up for the night. I'll be honest. It's been a long day. It's been a tiring day as well. But I've pushed through because I wanted to support Fluff and I wanted to meet her family and just make a show because turn up and be present because it's very important to do that. Something I think elders needs to be reminded of. Yeah, that family is important and making an effort for family and being present and participating in things in a positive way, not like the attitude of like, oh, do I really have to help? Do I really have to spend this time with my brothers or with these old people who are turning up? Like, and he only half means it, but saying things like that, it does kind of like dull it a little bit. And I'd like to sort of like remind him actually, you should really relish this time when you get to spend with family and loved ones because it's always limited. And those are the same people who can make life amazing. It sounds like Grace is off. Take care, Gracie. I'll see you in the next one. Got some real rain now. Look at that. Some real rain there, guys. It's not messing about. Take care, Gracie. Have a good night. On the large Amazon depot to my right. Followed swiftly by an H&M depot. Plenty of cameras here as well now. Lots of speed cameras. Doesn't matter. Doing fast speeds. Cruise control set to 70, and that's what we stick to. Decent amount of rain, I guess. Dad was saying there were strangers around her all snoring. Wow, that must be a bit of a. I mean, snoring in surround sound, that's crazy. You're going junction 13. We need to have one more junction to go. Oh, and it cannot come too soon, I'm going to be honest. Really looking forward to getting up here. And as I say, the last bit of drive shouldn't take too long. Just do some butt clenches to keep myself awake and also stop my derriere. chat. I don't think we did that one, but something got wanted. I apologise if it's a reasonable, legit chat. I just can't check it. I don't know who it was, what was said. Getting very tired now. Glad it's nearly over. Go around this guy. Nice speed up there still. This is a stretch that I don't normally drive. This is saying it is on the news. That's fair play. They say what happens. Really worthwhile detail. Yeah, I feel bad for those people going northbound as well. They're going to get stuck behind that. The worst one is when that's happened just in front of you. There's no chance to get off at the junction before. I didn't see an overturn lorry, but it could well have done. Dams are having to stop at the Stafford services. I've got my fingers crossed for you, Dams. Right, overtake this lorry. Hopefully not too far to the junction. Pull left just because I'm paving. I'll get to the junction before I catch up with the lorry ahead. Oh, I think we have more variable speed limits. That's not good, but we'll be coming off soon, hopefully. It won't make me dead. Down to 50. This is workforce on road, slow. Do we think there is actually a workforce? I think there probably isn't. But you never know. I would say the backside is numb. All your sciatic nerve has been bugging you for a few days now. So you need to stretch soon. Yeah, fair play. So I need to get over. I'm going to let this guy go. Do I need to get over? I've got to do the left turn here, I believe. Let's see what's happening. Workforce in road slow. Before or after the junction? What's it gonna be? Potentially before. Yeah. What the? Looked like that was falling over then. It's just lifting up the back bit. That was weird. I honestly thought that vehicle was about to fall over. I figure they're just picking themselves up and they're just carrying on now. So I'm going left hand lane. So I need to actually come off here. Off they go. I'm not sure if I've ever actually come off at this junction. Interesting. Probably at some point I would have thought I had, but I don't know for sure. 85120. There we go. Yeah. Go for Harlington. Whoa. Whoa, that was a. Glad I wasn't going very fast there. Jeez. That was the bumpiest bit of road ever. That was an up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. What is that about? Unpleasant. And we have humps for a quarter of a mile. I don't know who or what is humping, but here we go. Speed bumps. Thankfully, very gentle ones. I don't know why they put so many of these in. Speed bumps is like one of the worst ideas anyway. Just like there were so many better ways to do it, and they put speed bumps in. But there's so many here. Ridiculous. What is this about? one. Oh my lord. Oh, two more at least. How stupid is this? Yeah, I got to admit, it's been a bit too warm for me to be honest, damsel. I do envy you a little bit the cooler conditions. Over the train line. Straight over the crossroads here. I need to check both ways. Yeah, we're clear. That's a very tight bit of road. Like bends. Right. Daytime, the view to the right here is actually rather lovely. Can't see any of it at this time of night. So this should take us through Sharpenhayne, or I do sometimes park up just near the clappers. A few streams up over the clappers. That's not good. That's a nasty tight turn. I'm going downhill like so fast. Low gear from the engine braking here. Getting so close now. I'm looking for a bit of blood and just get to bed nice and quick. this. Oh my lord. Not the greatest section of road, I'll be honest. Just really glad I'm not meeting anything the other way. That would be a bit of a pain. Also, weirdly, the sky is quite bright to the south. I don't know why that is. Surely it shouldn't be that bright. I wonder if it comes across on the. Yeah, you can see that. There you go. Just to, you see how bright that is. I wonder what that is. Is that because I'm near Newton, maybe? Is Newton like lighting up the sky? Cloud, maybe? That's crazy. Yeah, that's the first car I've had to pass. Hopefully, it turned out to be a nice, easy spot. And we have a huge and really nasty speed bump to deal with. Oh my lords. Ah. Oh. Yeah, holidays don't have to be expensive. They can be a lot of fun still, even without breaking the bank. Oh, so many speed bumps. Right, here we go. Coming up to, oh, well, we've got one more speed bump here. There'll be one the other side of the parking bays where I have parked up before. I'd be so tempted just to park here, but it wouldn't be the best place. So right here is where I park up when I want to go up to the clappers. I'm going to carry on and hope that the other space is available. There is another space in Barton that I like to park in. It's a bit close to the actual work, and it's usually very quiet even in the morning and through the day. This one's not too, it's pretty quiet at night. As you can see, the road stays quite quiet. But once it starts buzzing in the morning, the issue is it all gets a little bit like I can start hearing the cars go by, and yeah, even though they're supposed to be doing 30 there and there's a speed bump to slow them down, they're not always doing that speed. Like to be a bit noisy, flashing by a little bit. I highly doubt there'd be a mobile camera here now, but be careful in this spot. They like to plant one here because it's 30 now, but a lot of people see this and think it should still be 40 and carry on in that way. Oh, so close. Grace says she's breaking her bank in November. Wonder what that'd be for. The damsel, how many of you were going to Legoland? very tired, but successfully got here. I think if the drive had been any longer, I'd have had to just stop anyway. And I'd probably stop for the night somewhere. I wouldn't have done like a stop and carried on. I think it would have just been a stop for the night. But we're here, and I do indeed have my usual space. But only just. There is a van back there, but like a small one. It has left enough space for me. So here I go, parking up. How close can I get? I am going to just get out and check. Well, I don't have my parking sensors, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, meter and a half will do. 1 meter. And there's the half. That'll do it. Yeah, pretty happy with that as things go. The windows for a little bit of airflow in here. Put that on. Yeah. Ooh, the engine's off. Yeah, sorry guys, a little bit of a technical issue there. So we've got so just me and my youngest are going for October break. That should be a lot of fun. Although, yeah, the queues at a place like that. I think we did go to Legoland. Lots of queues, loads and loads of queues. I do recommend if you're going to do it, pay out for the thing that lets you queue up electronically, and sort of like speed things up. That's a very good idea. Um, yeah, the Moley cam is on. Uh, I don't know what Grace is going about reading about something. Um, yeah, I think they do a thing like fast track tickets. You can do that as well. I mean, basically, my recommendation is look on their site, see what they have available, and just like figure out your budget, what you can go for. And obviously, maybe you want to go for the absolute best stuff, the ultimate things to save you queuing. But when we went with the boys, it was just mostly queuing all day long. And unlike Alton Towers, where we got there early and you can kind of get like the first hour, you can just bash out quite a bit and then you're kind of queuing. And if you're reasonable with it and you can sort of like get onto things at a reasonable time. Admittedly, I haven't been to Alton Towers for a lot longer than since we went to Legoland. So I don't know whether Alton Towers ended up being as bad as Legoland, but from my experience, Legoland was just awful. We were queuing up for. I mean, some of the queues were over 2 hours long, but they had these things where like you can have like queue bots where you could basically have a like essentially electronic position in the queue. It would essentially stand in the queue for you, and depending on like how many like which type you had, you could have it queuing at like in one queue or two or three or four, something like that. um and I felt like that's probably the only way to have done it, unless of course you have some level of fast track that gets you to go through. But a lot of people had the fast track as well, which is then annoying because you pay for the extra queuing, but yet you're still not getting in very fast. um, I think it's faster than a normal one, sure, but yeah, tricky. Yeah, but then it becomes very expensive. This is the thing I didn't like about Legoland is it was very expensive just on the basic sort of package, but and then you're realistically queuing a long time. But I mean that's just my opinion. I found that me and the boys would enjoy a day out for free somewhere local, farm world and something like that. But it's also quite nice to do an experience like that. And Yeah, things like Alton Towers and then like Legoland, sure. I think Legoland's definitely better for the younger kids than Alton Towers. But yeah, once you get to the size where you can go to Alton Towers and do the rides, I'd say that's almost certainly better than Legoland, from my opinion. Of course, there's other ones. There's places I haven't tried that I really wanted to, like things like JCB World and stuff like that. Part of a package. Could be interesting. Right, I've got to call it out. I need to literally get to sleep. You may or may not be able to tell, but I am literally ready to essentially pass out at this point. So thank you very much for tagging along with me, especially you, Damsel, and Gracie. You've been with me the whole way, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, I will see you on the next one, hopefully. In the meantime, love you guys, and I will. Yeah. No, I'm forgetting my words now. See how tired I am. Yeah, have fun, basically. Have fun, guys. Good night.